Good morning. We are joined by Aaron Midtune again from Verizon Wireless. He's here to talk apps with us. Good morning to you, Aaron. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, the first app we want to talk about, or the first couple apps we want to talk about here, they really kind of give you a soundtrack to your life, so to speak. Tell us about these apps.
Absolutely. Soundtracking and AOL Play. Both are, it's more of a social networking live feed on what kind of music you're listening to throughout the day. So a lot like Foursquare where you can check into a location, well this you can check into the music that you listen to and share it with your friends. You can also then see what your friends are listening to. What's neat about this is that you can, when you go to view what music they're listening to, or you click on the link, you can hear a little snippet of the song, and then you have the option to download the entire song from, say, iTunes or from AOL.
So it really makes the purchasing process pretty simple.
Oh, very
easy. You hear something
easy.
you like, you hear what, like a 10, 15-second snippet, you like it, you can go and buy it right away.
Right, plus you can see trends as well, so you're going to be able to see what people are actually listening to, new music, things like that. You're actually on, you got the pulse.
But like we were saying, though, before we started rolling, for some folks this might be a bad thing, because you may be listening to something that you're a little embarrassed about.
Right.
But still, a pretty neat couple of applications. Now, one is for the iPhone, one is for Android, I'm assuming?
That's right. Yep.
Which one is for iPhone?
That is the soundtracking.
All right, soundtracking is for the iPhone, and the AOL Play, that's for?
That's for the Android.
That is for the Android. Paid or free apps?
Those are both free. Those
are both free apps. We love the free apps. We love the free goodies. All right, moving on, we're going to talk about, I believe, Blurb.
Blurb.
Is the next thing we're going to talk
right.
about. Okay, what is Blurb?
Aside from a very strange word, this is actually a website that some people might be used to. Well, now they have it available in a mobile version.
Okay.
And what that does is it's when you go to Facebook, you can post a picture.
Right.
This is going to be very similar to that, except you can organize a series of pictures and make basically a slideshow for, say, a vacation or something like that you're doing with a family. So the people that aren't with you can see what's happening in the timeline that you choose, and you can add your own soundtrack. So you can say, give the extra explanation as to what's behind the pictures.
So it really makes a story as opposed to just a collection of pictures that people can go and kind of aimlessly wander through online.
Exactly. You can also upload it too to Blurb's website, and then you'll have the option to get the entire book in actual page-by-page form.
Okay. Now, Blurb, free app, paid app?
That's free.
Free app. And now is this going to be is this going to be in the Android marketplace and on iTunes?
That's only on the iPhone.
Only on the iPhone. Okay. Sorry, Android folks out there. Only on the iPhone. All right, moving along, our final grouping of apps or app that we're going to talk about here.
Yep. That is 123 Color HD. It's a talking coloring book for kids. This is really cool. For those of you that have kids and going on vacation, this is going to keep them occupied, obviously, in the back seat. But on an everyday basis, great educational tool. Uses letters, colors, shapes, things like that. And you also have several different languages. You have English, Spanish, French, and German. So you can use those as secondary languages. So as the kids are filling in, and this is more like a color by number type of situation.
Sure.
So when you select say a color, it's going to say the color in English and then repeat it again in that secondary language. So it's great exposure for those kids, learning languages as they're young. It's really cool too, because when you look on YouTube, you can see 16-month-old, 18-month-old, 2-year-old kids really picking this up and getting
This is awesome, especially if you're a parent and you have a kid that you've ever taken a long car ride with. This could definitely be something to kind of keep their attention on that longer car ride. Free app or paid app?
That is a paid app on Android, or excuse me, on iPhone. That's $1.99 for that. There are premium versions as well, which opens up additional music and more basically coloring pages. And that's $10 for the premium version.
All right, Aaron, we appreciate it very much. Thank you again
My
for
pleasure.
stopping by. If you're planning a long car trip, I'm telling you that 123 HD might be a great thing for the kids.